Of course, there was another part inside Mark and Steven, which the comics have always been hinting about. Welcome back to everything absolutely fine. So what an episode it was and what a finale it was. We are definitely not sure how it might get a second season or not. And just a spoiler alert that this entire video I am going to discuss what happens in the finale of the Moon Knight, and super amazing episode. So if you have not watched the episode yet, you can just pause it over here. And talking in short about what happens exactly in this episode, it just starts right from where we picked off, जहाँ पे Mark thought that Steve was already dead, and वो जिस area में रहता है वहाँ से he's just trying to talk to Tawaret, if I'm not pronouncing that right, the hippo, of course, and he's just trying to know what has happened to Steven. At that same time, Layla is outside and she's moaning about his body and still trying to put him in that specific water where he was, his main body was kind of left. And उसके आगे जैसे हम आगे जाते हैं, of course, Thorn is always having a plans of trying to kill him. Like Harrow is always having a plan of trying to kill him, but at the same time, he of course is not able to get exactly at the place जहाँ पे Ammit का जो tomb रहता है. But from his pocket, she is able to retrieve that device which kind of guides her towards that tomb's direction, and they are able to resurrect Ammit in her form, and she is a crocodile, which was definitely not expected. And then we find that जिस तरीके से she is trying to resurrect him, we finally get to see that Layla is trying to resurrect Khonshu as well. So even Khonshu is back in his form, and at the same time, what Mark does is that Mark जाता है वापस वही जगह पे जहाँ पे Steve was kind of frozen in sand, and जैसे उसको touch करने लगता है वो the Khonshu, because Khonshu has got alive again, he kind of just opens that door, and just जब भी वो स्पेसिफिक लाइट एग्जैक्टली उनके हाथों में पड़ती है, बोथ ऑफ देम आर काइंड ऑफ अलाइव, बिकॉज जब भी वो उसे टच कर देता है, इवन मार्क काइंड ऑफ गेट्स फ्रोजन, विच वॉज सुपर सरप्राइजिंग मोमेंट. एंड उसके बाद दे आर ऑफ कोर्स गियरिंग अप, एंड वी गेट टू सी एन अमेजिंग फाइट बिटवीन देम, बिकॉज जिस तरीके से हैरो की पावर्स रहती है वो सारे बाकी के लाइफ्स को कुर्बान करके जो अमिट की बॉडी रहती है उसको बहुत ज़्यादा ग्रो करने की कोशिश करता है. सो दे आर एज बिग एज अ पिरामिड, बोथ खॉन्शू एज वेल एज अमिट. एंड एट द सेम टाइम जिस तरीके से वो लोग पीछे आते हैं, she just kind of tries to ask that other god कि किस तरीके से वी वुड बी एबल टू स्टॉप Ammit. तो वो उसे पता चलता है कि वी विल नीड वन मोर avatar. So she just kind of asks to Tawaret, and she kind of gets her into her body. So even Layla has powers, and they are amazing powers, just kind of knifey, and the way she is, Tawaret is kind of dressed exactly the way Layla has amazing powers. And of course she is a learned and a trained fighter, so she of course is able to fight, and an amazing फाइट सीन हैपन्स. जिस तरीके से वो लोग साथ में फाइट करके उधर उसे हरा देते हैं, एट द एंड इट इज़ ऑल अबाउट हाउ दे वुड बी एबल टू डिफीट Ammit, बिकॉज शी हैज़ grown so much. So the best way to do that is to get her inside somebody else's body who is a kind of a mortal body. So what they do is they just try to capture Harrow, and inside his body they kind of try to capture Ammit. But जब तक ये वो करने जाते हैं, at the very last moment they were almost about to die, but at that same time we kind of have been guessing that there is a third person apart from Mark and Steve who is there inside that same body, and he is amazing. And the way he is fighting, the way he literally kills as if it is a massacre, and he is of course the reason why both of them are still alive, and like who is Lockley. And at the end we get to see that they kind of make a deal, because now Steven and Mark can coexist in the same body. They don't have to see a mirror or something. So they kind of make a deal with Khonshu before everything is going to happen, and once they're able to defeat them, he would be leaving their body. And he agrees that he's going to leave their body, but of course they don't know that there is a third person who is there inside them. So probably that we would get to see in the next season if there is one. And at the end, Layla is even back with Steven, and we just get to cut to the shot where exactly the way show began. They are in that bed where they are tied by their leg. He again falls. He again says hi to his fish, and of course there is a post-credit scene where Khonshu is directly meeting Harrow, who was kind of because Ammit is now into Harrow's body, and जब भी वो उसे बाहर लेके आ जाता है तभी वो उसे बता देता है कि there is also Jake Lockley who is the third part of that same personality. That is the best part, and of course he kills both of them, Harrow as well as Ammit, and that is how this entire finale has happened. So it was super amazing the way they're kind of executed as well, and I really don't know if there is going to be a next season or not. But the only thing which I am right now concerned is how it is going to affect the MCU, because he is probably going to be one of the most beloved superhero in the entire MCU, and of course we kind of know that he would be planning he would be teaming up with Blade and Black Knight, but how it is going to be executed, that and how he would be kind of framed into MCU, that is one of the biggest challenge. So that is it for the overall video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and we'll see you in the next video.